8:20 on Saturday night. Brought Dave, the roommate, home with me for the weekend, and we just got dinner with my parents. We are about to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch UFC 198, and then we're gonna hit the gym after that and do a back workout. So we will hopefully be able to film that for you at Nazareth Barbell. So I'd like to do another sort of instructional video like I did last summer for back day. So keep it, stay tuned, and we'll be there in about 3 hours. Alright, so it's 12:30. The fight finally came to an end, and Miocic got the win, my Croatian. So I have pre-workout, C4 and pump inducer, and me and Dave are finally headed to Nazareth Barbell. So by the time we get there, get changed, get stretched, it'll probably be about 12:45. So hopefully it'll still be a good workout with how late it is, but hoping to film the whole thing. So here it goes. Alright guys, so because it was so late, by the time we started working out it was almost 1 a.m. and I also did not have a mic at home and didn't want to compromise the audio quality or my instructional ability on these exercises. I'm going to be talking commentary over the video that we shot. So first exercise that we did was sumo deadlift, which is my personal favorite. You're going to see me here warming up with 135 for a quick 12. And then from that, my second warm-up set, which was 225 for 6. I like to start with 2 light weights without a belt and do those fairly quick. And then what I did was a 3 heavy sets with 3 reps, 2 reps, and 1 rep. So you'll see that after this. But after those 2 warm-up sets, I would move up to 285, which I didn't show. I did 315, which also isn't shown, and then this is 345, which I did for 2, which was not overly difficult for me. And just a little note, so 345 for 2 here. Right around Christmas, when I was at the peak of my bulk, I was right around 390, which I was really happy with, and then dislocated my thumb twice during the lacrosse season and it dropped down. But here's my attempt at 375 for 1. And keep in mind, with heavy weight, this is not very good form at all. My back is arched. You'll see if you go back and look at those warm-up reps that I kept my back fairly straight to make sure that I didn't strain the top of it. But that heavy weight right there was 375 for 1, and then after that I would do 390 for 1 and wouldn't be able to get it up. So next we would move on to the T-bar row, which we're showing here. I had Dave go behind to show that this is one of many back exercises where on the way back you want to bring your shoulder blades together, and you're going to see that's going to engage my lats and my upper back, and that is really what we're trying to do with this exercise. And then I would do 2 light sets of 1 plate for 12 reps, and then you'll see here my last set, which was 115, and I just did this for 6 to really get a push on my lat muscles. So from the T-bar we would move on to the wide grip pull down, which is one of the more basic back exercises you can do. I did 3 sets, and the real thing that I focus on here is exploding down, and then on the way back up kind of get a squeeze and really feel it pulling on your lats so that you know that they're getting engaged. First set here is, I believe, 75 pounds, which is real light, and I'm just working on getting that squeeze like I said. And then I'll also show my last set here from behind, which was 135, and you can really see right here pretty much my entire upper back along with my shoulders being engaged. And again, you want to get a little bit of a lean back so that you can get a good angle to pull down that heavy weight, but you don't want to be, swaying with the weight so as to influence it. You want to still make sure that the majority of this exercise being pulled down is focused on your lats, and that'll be what makes them grow and gives you those big wings that you see on bodybuilders. So we're going to finish up here with the wide grip pull down and then stay put and work into a seated row. And so you'll see that with the cable here. This view from behind again is going to show you how much the muscles are engaged. So it's just going to be pulling the weight back with the cable and making sure you're pulling your shoulder blades together to engage those lats. So this is the first set I did. I believe that was 70 pounds, just like the pull down was. And it's another squeeze once you're fully extended to make sure you're engaging them. And then here I had Dave with his amateur camera work, just going like a 360, so you can really see not only is this engaging my lats, my upper back, it also engages my middle back, my traps, my biceps, even my chest is engaged a little bit from the pulling motion, and it's really just a great overall exercise for your entire upper body. So after working with the cable machine on pull downs and rows, we would move over to a bench with dumbbells and work on dumbbell rows, which is one of the more fundamental back exercises. And you just put one knee on the bench, one hand on the bench, balance your weight, and just row it just like we were kind of doing with the seated rows. This is one exercise where I am okay with letting the form suffer a little bit to do heavy weight. So I did 3 sets here. I started with 70. I did 75, which is not shown. And then my third set was with 80, and I think by that one I only did maybe 6 sets. I had Dave go around again just to show how my lats will spread out when they're engaged and how much pretty much my entire upper back is being engaged by this exercise, which is really what this entire night focused on. So from that, we're going to finish up with face pulls back on the cable machine. And so all this is getting a rope and just pulling literally straight to your face. That's why it's face pulls. Just pulling the weight straight into your face, bringing your shoulder blades together again, and it'll engage your entire upper back. This is an exercise I don't really like because it feels awkward, and you pretty much have to counter the weight of the rope with your own body weight. But it's really good for engaging the upper middle back, which most exercises don't. And so that is what we finished with. After that, I just, did a physique update. So here's how I'm looking right now, about 4 months into my cut. I still have a lot to work on. My chest needs work, my biceps need work, my abs are still a long way apart, but there you can see the width on my back, which I think is good. That's one of my things that I'm proud of. My back pose is fairly good, and you can really see the work that we did tonight that engaged my lats. My obliques are finally starting to come in, but again, my body fat is still way too high for my abs to be where I want them. But that is the night. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm going to have a video up of the barbell because that's one of my favorite gyms. And if you liked it, make sure to comment, make sure to like, make sure to share. Thanks everyone.